Yo, welcome to another season of Ready to Talk podcast. I'm your boy DJ Cam West, and as always, I got my boy, the true good co host as he is, BGB the Grizz in the building. It's another season, another episode. We got a new logo, if y'all can't see. Before we get things started, again, we want to appreciate everybody that's been waiting and begging and telling us we need to hurry up and start doing the podcast. We appreciate y'all, and we took our time on it. We had to get things right, had to make sure we had things to talk about. And y'all know we always come back around football season, so what better time to do it than while it's starting to get hot in the football season? You know what I'm saying? So
You did.
before we get started, we got to keep it real. We got to keep it traditional. BGB, how'd your day go today?
Man, just another blessed day in the neighborhood. I actually, unfortunately, had to go be my job title today. Loki hated it, but it is what it is. But as they say, the show got to go on. I'm
Right.
more upset with my Razorbacks than I am with anything else. Unfortunately, since you did bring up football season and our boys ain't doing so good, but I smell change in the air. So, you know, just gonna keep positive vibe. The question though, Cam, isn't how was my day, but how was your day?
My day was pretty good. It was smooth, always busy, always kind of hectic. Got a lot of things to do, move around. But other than that, it was smooth. It was smooth. Got to take a little nap after, work. So it was cool.
Must be nice.
Yeah, it was cool. But I'm glad they're ready to talk us back. We got a lot of things to go ahead and get and talk about. So we're just gonna dive right into it like we used to, man. Welcome back to Ready to Talk. Make sure you subscribe on our YouTube page. We are going for a goal of 3,000 this year.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
we want to make sure that we get it. We're gonna do something crazy at 3,000. Last time that we made it to even 500 subscribers, we got pied by our women. So we're gonna think of something even more crazier. Don't know what it is yet, but we definitely want to have some milestones. So once we reach 2,000, we'll have something for that. 2,500 mark, we'll have something for that, and the 3,000 mark, we'll have something for that. So yeah, speaking of milestones, my boy Castanet just hit his 1 million sub in his 24/7 Mafia-thon, and that boy got LeBron James to cut his hair. I got a good little picture right here. It's not the final cut. If you want to see his final cut, you can go look it up. But it's definitely a picture of LeBron, and the guy that's next to LeBron is Kai's barber. So it wasn't like they just had LeBron randomly go in there and just cut his hair. Like they took their time. They did it the right way. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just like, oh, we finna go in here and just cut his hair up and just mess it up. No, they cut it down. They got it looking nice. He got a nice little shape up, and I think it looks more professional for him. He's getting older. He's about the same age as me, I think, if not a year older. But yeah, he hit his 1 million sub 24/7 hour. Something he's been doing for 30 days straight. He literally just got done yesterday. I've been able to kind of watch in and out. And for you, all you people who don't know what the like mafia-thon thing is, apparently it's his third one. I've watched every last one of them, all the streamer universities. I watch all those. But so apparently it's just like a big subathon to where he's getting subs. He's trying to get a lot of subs. And for people who don't know what subs are in the streaming community, Twitch has these things where you can gift subs, which is basically money. You can basically gift money and help these supporters and let them know that you like their content and support what they have going. I think 30% of his revenue was going to a school in Nigeria that he is currently building. Been building it for like the last two mafia-thons, but yeah, he sits on there 24/7, bro. Films everything, his entire life, his day to day. He has different celebrity guests that come on and they do different games and he interviews them. And it's a lot of them are just like a lot of different guests. Like he had Howie Mandel, he had Kim Kardashian, um, so Mariah Carey, Kiki
That's a lot of
Palmer.
damn people, bro.
He had a smoke stash with Wiz Khalifa and Snoop Dogg. Um, he just did his last stream was with Kevin Hart and Drewski, which is something that's pretty big. And oh, they also announced that they're getting ready to release this movie. They dropped a teaser trailer. It's called the Stream Night from Hell. It's basically a movie of them, and they come to this rich guy's house. They're two streamers. The rich guy wants to get into streaming. Somebody accidentally gets killed. And you just have to see the rest of the trailer, but it is a pretty good thing. Shout out to Casa that hitting that one, 1 mil sub. That's something that's not really like easy to do, bro. It's a record that he broke. He broke his own record actually. So uh, yeah, it's pretty dope. But yeah. Shout out to Castanet and his Mafia time, man. I was excited to watch it. Get into our next subject of the or next I say subject segment, however we want to say it. Get into our next segment of the night. I'm gonna let BGB take this one over. We got no more vapes. Apparently, there's no more vapes going on in the state of Texas. Um, yeah, I don't know much about it.
So look, man, Texas is starting to crack down on their vapes and everything like that, and no more vapes ain't like nicotine vapes. Even though, if you pay attention, they're starting to decrease on how many flavors there are. They're starting to try to get rid of certain things. Anyway, as of September 1st, THC, Delta 8, uh, cannabinoid vapes, period, are gone in Texas.
Done
Uh,
for.
man, gone. And that's coming off the SeanBrownLaw.com website. Yeah, tell me about it. Uh, Vape product sales banned, SB 20, or uh, gonna be a Class A misdemeanor, punishable by 1 year in jail, up to $4,000 fine. No,
What?
yeah. Um,
$4,000 fine for getting caught with a vape. 1 year in jail. It's
yeah, I
crazy.
think that's for selling.
For selling a vape? Oh, okay. So this is for the
Yeah.
stores. Okay. Okay.
While selling or marketing restricted vapes is illegal, does not directly criminalize possession or personal use. However, police may still treat possession of offense if the vape is subject to contain marijuana or anything of THC. So they're cracking down. Uh, Pretty big on it. That goes into place September 1st. So today.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Wow. Man, who'd have
Yeah.
thunk it? I bet there's a tweaker somewhere.
No more vapes. There's gonna be vapes. People are gonna get them. They gonna
Uh,
figure out how to get them.
oh yeah, there's somebody making a run across the Oklahoma and Arkansas border
For
right
sure.
now.
For
Oh, in
sure.
the Louisiana border right now, talking
Yeah.
about, hey, bro, I got a card. Let me get some.
Yeah. Yeah. Now they're gonna figure out something. They not gonna just let it be. I'm not gonna lie. People got to get their fix, bro. If you can't get no vape, how like there's too many people I see on a daily basis. A vape is like a phone for them at this point.
Yeah, and they're not taking away nicotine vapes right now. It's just they started with the THC vape.
The Delta
Started with the
8.
small market.
So they gave them to us, and then they said, you know what?
Nah, you can't have them hoes. Y'all
Can't
can
have it
drive
no more.
around fucked up.
Okay, okay.
Bad
No more
shit.
vapes. Y'all let us know what y'all think in the
Bye.
comments about the vapes. All
Right.
right, so we got our next segment of the night. Which one we want to talk about? Let's talk about a fun one. We got a fun question in here, and I'm gonna let BGB take this one away right here.
Hey man, so check it out. Everybody knows your boy like to drink. Cause what? We drink liquor, we ain't sipping no tea. You hear me? So everybody know I like to get my little drink on. You know what I'm saying? I like to enjoy myself. Life is great. But the question of the day, and I need chat to answer this one because there'll be like personal opinions on it. Is it better straight or mixed?
Is it better straight or mixed? Okay.
Is it better straight or
Okay.
mixed? Like personally, like, I'm a big liquid marijuana, adios motherfucker, threesome drinker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like my shit mixed. I like to get fucked up really, really quickly and out of there. Like, hit the check mark. You know what I'm saying? It's time to go do what we gonna go do type shit.
Yeah.
However, occasionally your boy likes to take that bottle of Crown straight to the dome. So to me, I prefer it mixed, but every once in a while I take that bitch straight to the head.
Okay. 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 I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really a straight drinker. You know, shots or anything like that. It's like a every blue moon. I'm not just gonna just take a shot. Like I'm not no straight drinker, but I do prefer a mix. I feel like a mix is more easy to intake and it's more enjoyable. You know, let's be honest. A lot of people could say they like liquor or whatever, but that shit kind of nasty at the end of the day. Just like the taste of it at first and the aftertaste, the burn. So when you kind of are able to mix something with it and give it a better, punch to it, then it's like, okay, liquor don't start tasting good, especially straight to maybe after like the six or
The third
seven
or
shot.
fourth shot, you know what I'm saying?
He said 34. If I said 6 or 7, I'm like,
It
whatever
depends on
shots
what you're
you
drinking.
taking these big old shots though. I know what type of shots you take. I'm talking about little brim shots.
Y'all don't listen to him just because he's drank with me a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? He thinks he knows. Never mind. I ain't gonna lie.
We
He
got
sees
somebody
me
in the
take big
comments.
ass shots.
J Bug said, "Shit, mix that Paul with a Coke." Oh my lord! You
Yeah,
talking about Paul Masson? I haven't had Paul Masson since I was like two. 16, 17, like a young guy. That was like one of the first things you try. It's cheap. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just gonna say because it's cheap it's bad, because I don't think it's necessarily bad, but it's to me very syrupy. And I can't do a liquor that's like very, very heavy syrup. It's got to have a fine line of like distill and syrup. But yeah, I say for me, mixed for sure. I'm a Jack and Coke guy. I'm keep it straight and simple, nothing too crazy.
hey, bro, I came across this drink called Nuclear Mountain Dew.
Oh Lord, Nuclear Mountain Dew.
Yeah, that bitch goes hard. I ain't gonna care. You know, I made that bitch just because I'm a Mountain Dew drinker. Why? Woo wee, buddy.
Yeah,
God, Jesus, Lords, Lords.
he talking
There's
about
some.
Lord.
Look, there's something about Crown Apple. That shit mixes with everything, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you, dude.
Yeah.
Crown Apple mixes with every fucking thing.
Yeah. So okay, we're talking about drinks. We're talking about the drinks we like to get at the bar. Let's talk about the clubs real quick. What is the biggest no nos in the club? I'm a DJ, and there's a lot of unsaid rights and there's a lot of unsaid wrongs. And so I'm gonna speak from a DJ perspective, and I want you to speak from like an ongoer perspective. Like a party goer. I would
Okay.
say to me a biggest no no in the club for a DJ, my biggest no no right now would be don't don't ever turn off a dance song too early. Let the whole dance song play. If you playing the wobble, the Cupid shuffle, boots on the ground, I don't care what song it is. If you're gonna play the dance song, let the whole song play. I've
Let
seen a
it
lot of
play.
like videos online and reels of like DJs trying to be funny and like cutting the song and then playing another dance song. And I'm gonna be honest, nothing wrong with that. But you have to also remind yourself that not everybody may not know that next dance. And I've literally seen the video of the guy thinking it was a good idea to go from boots on the ground to the flex. And so you have, or I mean, flex to boots on the ground. So you have a lot of people who know flex, but you may not have a lot of people who know boots on the ground. So if you don't give people the time to just go ahead and do the whole flex song, and let's say you only do a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes of flex, and then you go straight into boots on the ground and you do the whole boots on the ground, you're gonna get a lot of people who don't know what boots on the ground the dance is. They know the song, but they're not gonna know the vibe. You know what I'm saying? So I would say my biggest no no as a DJ is just don't cut. If you're gonna do dance songs, you're gonna allow people to shuffle. Don't cut them too early. Kind of just let them play out, let them ride, and it gives yourself a break. It gives yourself time to look for other music, get a playlist together. Get some what I call shot jammers in there, and just kind of throw a whole bunch of shots, a whole bunch of jams and stuff in there. But from a party goer, what you think is a big no no in the club?
Man, I got a bunch of big ass no nos. What you talking about? All right, so look, from a, I had to do this for you. One time.
What's the biggest though? The biggest no nos.
So look, keep your fucking hands to your motherfucking self.
Okay,
That go
keep
for
your hands to
everybody in
yourself.
the motherfucking club. If you don't want me to touch you, don't fucking touch me. Definitely don't do it in no violent ass way. And also, watch how you talking and treating the fucking women around said people. Some of us got fucked up heads and we don't really give a fuck if you know old girl and she used to suck your dick and now she ain't giving you no pussy and you want to call her a bitch. All we know is you smacked the ass and called her a bitch and she slapped you, and then you got loud with her, Brody. We don't do that. We've been drinking, dog. You fucking up my vibe with all that negative ass shit. Keep that shit outside the club. If she ain't giving you no Becky, let her give someone else some.
Right.
Stop fucking it up.
Right.
Keep the negative ass vibes out the club. From a
Yeah.
DJ perspective, don't be up in front of motherfucking DJ requesting fucking songs that don't even fit the fucking vibe.
Yeah, I've had that in the past. I'm not gonna go too deep on it, but I've had the whole song request thing, and a lot of people don't understand. Like, there's gonna be tons of requests, and there's gonna be things that you want to hear, and that's cool. Okay, that's why you have a car that you came in to go listen to those songs. No disrespect, you know what I'm saying, but I have a job to do, and my job is to make sure that everybody in here is jamming. So I do apologize if I don't play your Young Dolph, or if I don't play your NBA Young Boy song
Or
that you
you're
want me to
fucking
play.
Weird Al Yankovic and shit
You
just
know,
because you
and,
want to hear some
and I'm
shit.
not gonna say that to me personally, because I can't speak to every DJ, that I'm not gonna play it. Like, that I'm not gonna play a song request. I do play song requests. It may not be the next song. A lot of people think just because I said, "Oh, okay, I got you," that it's gonna be the next song. It may not be 4 or 5, maybe 10 songs down the road before you hear it. I got to
Gotta
get
fit
to
the
it.
vibe.
You know what I'm saying? I can't just go straight into it.
You gotta
So
fit the vibe. Like, think
you
about it
know,
like this. Like, hold up, check this out. He got them slow dancing and shit, right? Got them slow dancing, feeling themselves. Y'all want to go from slow dancing to Pretty Ricky, bro? We gotta
wait, hold
foreplay
on.
into that a little
Hold
bit.
on, J Bud commented. Hold on, because this is a lot to take in. Okay,
Okay.
uh, and again, this is rated R. Everybody, you see it. It's rated R. So y'all just hold your head. If I'm talking to a girl outside the club and she go inside the club to smoke another guy weed, knowing you don't smoke is a no. Like, damn, you gonna disqualify me like that?
Damn.
Okay, I'm a little bit confused because you said you're talking to a girl outside the club, but she go inside the
Outside the
club to
club.
smoke somebody else's weed, knowing she don't smoke. Okay. Uh, do
Those are
you
called
understand
trend
it?
hoppers. Yeah, I understand.
Okay, explain it to me because I'm confused.
All right. So check this out. Perfect explanation of what he just explained. Travis Hunter and his girl. He used
Travis
to
Hunter
sit
and his
outside the
girl.
party and shit like that. She go inside the house.
Oh, you talking? Okay, I get it. So,
Yo,
okay, so you talking about like when Travis used to sit outside the car
yo,
and like let his girl go party, and he would be like her
yo,
designated driver, and everybody was like, "Oh, why would you do that?"
yeah,
Okay, I get that. I
yeah,
get that. I get that. Okay, that is okay. So yeah, okay. So yeah, that is a big no. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
That's
Okay,
a big no
okay.
no. And you know what another big no no is?
What?
Taking your significant other where your other two mistresses be hanging out at. Think about it. You up in the club, you take your old lady to the club, and you know you an unfaithful motherfucker. You running into somebody you don't smash,
A lot of people who do that, bro, and that's foul. That's foul.
and then you gotta pray to God they cool
No,
because
facts,
them ratchet motherfuckers they gonna fuck up your whole life.
facts,
They gonna fuck
facts.
up your whole life. I'm talking about fuck up your life. Ooh, I'm talking about they gonna roll up in that bitch. I'm like, oh, oh, this that bitch you chose. This that bitch right here. This the hoe. She's better than me. This your main. All because she didn't want to play her position. Like play your fucking position. I mean, I'm a faithful ass dude, so I ain't never got to worry about shit like that. Everybody know who mine is. I be walking around faithfully like, yep, that one's mine. I don't
Nah,
care.
for
Fuck
real,
y'all. Y'all
for
see all the
real.
fishies in the sea? This is my fish. You don't fuck with that fish. You fuck with all the other fishes. But this fish ain't like those fishes, so y'all can't fuck with her. That way.
All right, let's get into our first game of the night, man. We're gonna go ahead and get into ready to spelling bee. I'm gonna be in the hot seat, and while my boy looks up the words that he wants to give me, because I know he's not finna be easy on him. Um, the way we play Ready to Spelling Bee is he's gonna give me 5 different words. My thing is I have to try to figure out how to spell the words and see how many I can get right out of the 5. Normally we play this solo, but when we do have a guest, we're going back and forth to see how many we can get right out of the guest. Um, which normally we're kind of undefeated against guests. We don't normally lose too much against guests, but I'll say that this is not my strong game. I like trivia a little bit more, but we're gonna see tonight. Ready to Spelling Bee is something that we always been playing. Um, we've always tried to come up with different games and things like that, but I like it. I think everybody else likes it. It's a traditional game. Nobody else really plays it on any other podcast or anything like that. So yeah, without further ado, ready to Spelling Bee, and I got my dumb ass in the hot seat because my boy
Yeah,
decided to pick trivia for the
yeah,
night. So y'all
yeah.
see him play trivia later, and yeah, it's gonna be fun.
It's
Um,
got to be
and
fun.
these
Spelling.
words can range from I'm talking about the
Oh, I'm
most
a dig.
simplest words to like
I am.
3 letter words to that'll make you think they're 6 letter words. It's
You better tell him I'm
yeah,
an asshole. I'll give you a third level, a third grade word, and then give you a 12th grade word, and then a sixth grade, and then a ninth grade, and then go all the way
yeah,
down to kindergarten and have you like,
yeah.
no,
And
man,
it's just
bro.
like it feels like just like when you're at the we got to get that little bell. You know what I'm saying? At the actual
Ding.
at the scripts. Yeah, the actual script spelling bee. They be like ding and they be like no. The actual way to spell this word.
Actual way to spell this word is,
Bro, it be making you feel like this. Like your heart just pumping while you sitting up there the whole time.
oh my Jesus.
don't go don't go too crazy, but you know what? Fuck it. We season 3. Mama ain't raised no hoe. We been here. We done this.
He said, "Mama ain't raised no hoe."
Yeah. And this season is going to be a lot of episodes, guys. So make sure you tune in. We're going to start doing them every Wednesday, and we may have some for you on Saturdays. We may be streaming, going back and forth to different college games, watching those live, having our reactions to them. For a lot of you people who don't know, we do have our own, or he has his own football team in the Falcon organization down there. I assistant coach out there with them. But it is a team effort, and we haven't been doing so hot this season. But a lot of our kids are young and are hungry, and that's all that matters. They're willing to learn, and they're a bunch of good kids. They keep us on our toes, so we do appreciate them, and I know they appreciate us. But whenever you're ready, bro, I think I'm ready. Not ready, but ready for ready to spell and be
Oh my, not you ready.
ready, not ready,
Ready, not ready. Coming through
ready, not
fire, have them
ready.
looking like spaghetti. All right. So we're gonna go with words of. Oh, no, I'm just fucking with you. I just wanted to make you feel special. All right, you ready for your first word?
Yeah,
It is yacht.
yacht,
Yachts.
like the boat.
Y'all.
Yacht. Um, I'm trying to think of Lil Yachty.
Damn.
All right, yacht. YACHT. Yacht.
That would be correct.
Yeah.
All right, man. You 1 for 5 right now. You know what I'm saying? He's feeling good. He's feeling good about
I'm not
himself,
gonna lie, I
y'all.
was hesitant. I don't know why I was so hesitant. It's the
Because it
C
sounds
and
like
the
there's a
H.
fucking U in that bitch, and it don't sound like there's a C in that motherfucker at all.
Yeah, the C and the H is it was throwing me off a little bit.
Your second word is sequel.
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 Ooh, that's a good one.
Not,
Sequel.
yeah, yeah. As in, you may not see a sequel to this question.
All right, sequel. SEQUEL sequel.
What'd you say again?
SEQUEL.
Yep. You got it. SEQUEL.
Okay, bet. Okay.
Sorry, y'all. I'm working too. I got a late night sale. It's crazy. Just
Yeah,
it
my
never
boy late
fails.
night working. We
Never
tried to get
fails.
it at a time where all the stores were closing and maybe he wouldn't need much attention,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's all
It's a
good.
big
It's
it's
all
a
good.
big sale though. So
So I'm 2 for 2,
yeah,
which
you
means I got
two for
three
two.
more.
Let's do two
It's a
for
good
two. He think he
start.
did
It's a
something.
good start for
It
season
is.
3. It's a
You ain't
good
started this
start.
hot in a long time. Let's go with it.
It's a good
All
start.
right. Let's see if you get this one. Good start.
Mm-mm-mm.
Pilgrim.
Pilgrim.
Howdy, Pilgrim.
That's easy. I think I know this, but let me say it in my head.
Literally,
I'm over here like
literally,
squiggling my fingers like I'm writing the
literally a whole fucking chicken company an hour away from here.
No, dead ass. Okay, Pilgrim. Pilgrim.
And he got it. He's 3 for 5. Let's
Yeah.
go. Boy up. Clap
I
your
take it.
boy up.
Take it.
But now,
It starts to get a little hectic. It starts to get a little hectic.
your fourth word, distract,
Say that one more time.
distracting.
Distracting.
Yeah, like damn, Grizz, why you always distracting me and shit?
Okay, I think I know this. Follow me. Distracting. DISTRACTING.
Say that one more time for me.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. You want me to say it again?
Yeah, one more time.
One more time.
That's how you said it.
Distracting. DESTRACTING.
No, it's
No.
no.
Oh, it's DI.
DI.
I said DE.
Yeah, get him out of there, coach. He's out of
Oh.
there. Boom, your boy's been shot down on his fourth word. He's down,
Oh.
but he's not out. He's still 3 out of 4.
No.
Let's go on to the fifth and
No.
final word. He almost went perfect. You know what I'm saying? He almost went perfect. Them shots, though, put him out of his misery. Couldn't help it.
That's wild. That's
All
wild.
right, you ready for your
Distracting.
final word, my boy?
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to get it. Bless
Good.
you.
Appreciate you. You don't think I'm gonna get it?
No, I don't think you're going to get it. Degraded.
Degraded.
Mhm.
DEGRADED.
Damn. Well, he got it. Went easy on them.
Degraded.
You know what I'm saying? I should have said defenseless. That's the word I probably should have.
Defenseless.
Yeah.
DEFENSELESS.
Look at
Defenseless.
that boy go. He might be as smart as a fifth grader.
Hey, hold on now. Are you smarter than a Phil? Nope.
Out of there, coach. He gone.
So 4 for 5 tonight. Ready to spell and bee. That was not bad. I think I'm ready for when we got the guests. Whenever we get our first guest on, yeah, I think I'm ready for that. And we're gonna plan on have a lot of guests this season. A lot of people say they want to get on this season. We hear y'all. We understand y'all. This is our thing with guests. Season 1, tons of guests. We had kids, we had influencers, community leaders, tons of guests. Season two, it was very hard to get guests because people would not show up. Okay, we had a lot of people who just simply did not show up to the show, and we had to run the show as normal. Those type of things will make you not want to have guests for a while. I'll be very honest. So that's why you'll see season two is not really guest loaded, because we were supposed to have a few guests at the beginning of the season who just simply didn't want to show up. And there's no hard feelings at all. We're not saying it like, oh, forget y'all. It's not like that. Y'all are totally welcome to come back. We understand timing and things are like that, and we understand you didn't think that the podcast was as big or as needed as it is right now. So we get it. But we are going to load it up for season three. That's something that we can't wait to do. Have some guests on, have some different people. If you want to have, be a guest on the show, you can hit me up. You can hit him up. You can hit up our YouTube page. You can comment, however you want to do it. So we're going to get into our next segment of the night. Uh, excuse me. We got a good little segment to talk about. So I don't know if you've been seeing lately, and this is probably for all my TikTokers out there and people who kind of keep up with that. But we have to kind of talk about this thing that's been going on lately. Uh, so we have this case right now with this famous singer. If I'm not mistaken, he's like an African pop type singer. You know what I'm saying? Um, so long story short, uh, the girl that you seen on the left side of the screen is dead. Okay, we're just gonna say that, and she was found in the back of his trunk in a parking lot,
Damn.
in like a tow lot. Um,
Damn.
yeah. And there was a lot of different speculations. Obviously, with him being a TikToker, him also being like a very famous musician as well. He does like music, as I was saying. There's a lot of things that people are trying to put in and say this is the reason why, and things like you know how your online investigators, you know how they do. You argue with them almost every day in the comment section. But the newest update from the case would be, so they were very aware that she may or may not be pregnant. And that was something that was pretty big because they didn't know if she was going to be pregnant. If she was, obviously that's a double homicide. It's, worse for him and whoever else is involved. But it turns out that she was not pregnant, um, and which is a good thing, but, and the girl is 15. Her name is Celeste Rivas Hernandez. She's only 15. Um, I don't know how old. Let me see how old he is real quick. Um, because to be 15 and to be going through all that, he is 20 years old. So he's of age. He's past the legal age of 18. Um, but yeah, what are your thoughts on, just the information that I just gave you? And I was very hesitant. My lady, she follows it. She knows about it. I've known a little bit about it. I was hesitant at first. I was like, man, I don't know too much. I didn't think he would have done it just with knowing who he is and the popularity that he had. I would feel like he had more to lose. But obviously, there's some speculations and I guess some evidence that just kind of you can't ignore that point straight to him. Um, what do you think? You think he did it? Do you think he maybe didn't do it?
Was his car a rental car?
So no, it was actually his car. It had been in the tow lot for maybe like, I want to say maybe like
Okay. So
a
did
couple of
anybody
months
else?
or something like that.
So it had. How long was the body in there?
So that's the thing, you normally the body had it was in there long enough to like already,
Start decaying.
yeah.
Okay. So.
But with it raining and weather and all this other stuff, I mean, it's a lot of
So let's
things
go
that.
through the process of elimination. One, had did anybody else have access to his car, or did he have the only access to his car?
Those are things that we don't know. We're not in the investigation
So
room. We can't.
if he said that his car has been in the tow lot
Right,
for X months and the body has X months of
right.
decay already.
Well, see, his alibi is that he has been on tour for the last 3 to 4 months. So him, in his mind, he's saying, "Well, how could I do it? I've been on tour." And I mean, when you're
I
on
mean, if
tour,
you
you're
did it the night,
moving.
I mean, if you did it the night before you went on tour, my man, you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Like,
So
come,
it's
come on, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he did it, and I'm not saying he did do it because I believe a man deserves his day in court. And if he didn't do it, I just hope the attorneys go through or the law people. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all know they white. Y'all know the little detective dudes and shit. Anyway, I hope they go through the actual channels to actually investigate the whole thing and make sure they get the right person. Make sure nobody else had access to his
right,
vehicle. Because
right.
it'd be that one cousin, bro, that you forgot you gave a spare key to like 4 years ago and shit that happened to bum your car and kill a fucking hooker without you knowing about it.
Nah, for real. Facts, facts,
Just fucking
facts,
saying. Just saying.
facts, facts.
Look,
Y'all let us know what y'all think in the comment section. Do y'all think what's going on is crazy? Is it? Just let us know what you think. Get into our next segment of the night. We're gonna talk about it real quick, man. Third annual mental health event at Texas High, the basketball tournament. Uh, I think it was great. I think it was the biggest one, the loudest one, the most intense one of it all. If you didn't have a chance to go out, it's okay. It's going to be annually, so you'll get to check it out next year. But what we had going on is this year we had all four schools in our local area down here where we live in Texarkana: Texas High, Arkansas High, Liberty Island, and Pleasant Grove, which is a pretty big thing for the community. I feel like it's because we haven't had these teams go against each other in any type of sports in a pretty long time. Um, it's just something that's kind of died out in our city for safety reasons, of course. But I do like that we kind of brought the competition back for the last two events. We only had Arkansas and Texas, which is something in our city because we live off of a state line. It's just like that border type of thing where it's just a rivalry off the bat. Uh, so we only really had Arkansas and Texas, but we do have two other school programs in our city that you just can't. Well, we have a lot more others. I'll be honest. We have probably about six different programs in our city, but those are the four main ones. So we went ahead and added those two in this year, and surprisingly, one of the new teams won this year. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you because I know people are gonna look at this segment and be like, "He better tell the damn truth." I do think Texas. I know Texas High won. Okay, all right, and I'm gonna say that because, and this is the only reason why I say that I had to just let Pleasant Grove get it. Okay, it was getting late. All right, we had already been there, going on 2.5 hours. Like it was getting late. Uh, I think people were kind of, already getting to the point of like, all right, this is the last game. Like, yeah, okay, let's go. And so in reality, in games like that, there's no instant replay. I'm not finna go look at the cameras, especially in high school ball, there's no instant replay. It's whatever it's called. And I'm just gonna say it was a bad call. From the look of it, it did look like he got it off in time. In real time, it looked like he got it off in time. And if it would have been any other high school sport, it would have just had to been a bad call. You know what I'm saying? So I'll take the blame on it. I'm not gonna make any excuses. I thought he got it off in time. Looking at the review of different people's cameras from different angles, and it's out there. You can check. Texas High should have went and did overtime. I'm not gonna say they won, but they should have went and had an overtime uh, because he did not get it off in time by the big old red thing that goes around. And I like how they have that. That was better to be able to look and to see him get it off at the end. But appreciate Texas High. I had my boy BGB commentating the entire game. Me and him were going back and forth, almost like a live ready to talk. But commentation.
yee. That
so
shit was crazy. They was ripping
yeah.
them 3 pointers out. Yee.
Yeah, man, we had people
Man,
dunking in game. This year we
man,
had the
putting
dunk
some stank
contest.
on it, boy. I'm
We
talking
actually put
about.
the 1-on-1. What did you think of the 1-on-ones this year? That's something
mm,
something that was new this year.
I felt like we should have played like 1-on-1 or 5 or something like that. Because I don't know. It felt like they just gave up. Like, damn, now I'm being forced. I'm just gonna throw this shit up and hope for the best.
Yeah.
Like,
To me, it's that lock in mentality. You got to lock in on it. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I wanted it to be very competitive. I wanted it to feel like this is it. You know what I'm saying? And plus, the dunk contest to me was probably the best one I've had since the first one. The second one wasn't that
mm,
great. Obviously, the one who won, shout out Dre, he won this year. He won last year as well, so he's back to back, which is going to be very interesting. Um, Going into next year, we'll be going to Pleasant Grove. Since Pleasant Grove did quote unquote win this year, we'll be going to Pleasant Grove's gym, which is an actual another great gym to be playing at. So
can't
I'm
wait.
excited. Yeah, I'm excited to be there next year, and yeah, it's gonna be good. We're gonna have food trucks. Shout out to Mama and Them's Kitchen. Shout out to Chef D. Shout out to my lady, my fiance. She has this whole let's call it sweet tooth. And she was able to kind of get these people to get in my ear. I took her out to a food battle place, and she was like, "Oh, these are the people." So she's already been in contact with them. She let them kind of know that I was going to hit them up. So when I hit them up, it was an easy, smooth transition. Shout out to Mama and them and Chef D's. If you don't know about Chef D's or Mama and them's got all the type of home cooked meal, brisket, barbecue, soul food, seafood, anything you want, catfish, they gonna get you right. Chef D's. Chef D's has two different type of things now. He's got candied up, where he's got his old, chocolate, Dubai chocolate that is going crazy right now, a couple of strawberries and different little things. And he has Chef D's fries, where he's got his fries, he's got them all sauced up. And I've seen a lot of people getting the fries and they looked very good, so the whole gym was smelling up like food. I
Bro,
like
this
it.
shit was smelling like a motherfucker. Boy, like,
You know what I'm saying? I
damn.
like it. So, and I think people enjoyed it. How did you think it went?
I enjoyed it, man. You know what I fucked with the most was Arkansas and PG. I fucked with
Yeah.
them. You know why I fucked with them?
Why?
They had kids on their team and got them involved and was letting them shoot.
Right.
They wasn't just hogging, you know what I'm saying, the
Right.
spotlight and shit and trying to
Right.
relive. Like, they was
Right.
amping up the little kids, like, nah, bro, let them shoot.
Right.
Oh,
And
he almost hit that
honestly,
shit
I
on you.
I don't mind giving it to PG. PG had 7 players. Before they had the little kid, they only had 6. So you have one guy sitting on the bench that you can sub out. Everybody else has to play the entire 11 minutes. You know what
Boy,
I'm
they put that
saying?
little kid to work and he was draining them hoes, though.
And a lot of the players were kind of like, why are we only playing 11 minutes? And I'm like, this clock is going to stop frequently. Like, you're gonna have enough time to like play, get points up. And I think once the game got going, they were like, oh yeah, like okay, we can. There's no way they should be scoring 35 to 40 points in 11-minute quarter, but they're doing it, and it's the way that we're running the game. So I feel like the way that we ran it, the tournament style, I think it planned out pretty good. Even the 6-minute third quarter, that was even a good, those were even good games. Those are crunch time games that really made them like
Man.
get in, let's go score,
Mm,
and the kids, shout out to kids from Arkansas High, Kingston and Eric. Quick shout out to them because those guys have been, I see them at the We Are Washington Community School that I also, help at. Those guys came in, they wanted to play against the big guys. And I'm talking about Kingston came in, got the game winner against Texas in the first quarter game. Um, so and there was, I'm gonna tell you, there was a lot of players that were like, I'm not gonna play against these kids. I'm like, well, the kids are playing better than y'all. So
nah, for
hey,
these kids stressing y'all the fuck out.
even the
He
little
was,
kid from
hey,
PG when he did that little pass, man, and he's only 12 years old. Like,
bro, and he was draining threes out there, bro, like in crunch
yeah,
time.
yeah,
Yo, Lil E was stressing them out, boy. Look,
yeah, yeah,
I better leave Lil E
yeah.
alone.
He was locking them up. He had some good defense. Yeah, he
Lil
did.
E,
But yeah, man, if y'all get a chance next year, come out to the fourth one next year.
damn, look at that shit. I
Yeah.
told you, I figured that shit out. The boy doing canvas prints now. My bad, I ain't even.
No, you good. You good. All right,
But
we're
yeah,
gonna get
your boy
into our
doing some
next
crazy
segment of
shit.
the night. Grizz rocking the new phone brand. What's the buzz?
Man, look, so check this out. A lot of people know me for cricket. Well, I left cricket. I divorced him like a bad habit. Kicked him down the track, down the hallway, all that crazy shit. Your boy rocking this new dude on the block. It's called Total Wireless. I'm actually a district manager for Total Wireless, but I still rock Total Wireless because that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna sell it, you gotta rock it. Anyway, man, uh, love it, man. It's a new service brought you in part by fucking Verizon. Yeah, I said it, by Verizon. Um, as part of the fastest 5G network, man, I've actually had better service in some areas that Cricket used to let me down like bad,
Right.
like real bad. But now I get service, I can communicate with everybody, and we the unlimited hotspot things comes in handy when Sparklight lets me down.
Right.
Y'all hear me, Sparklight? Since y'all like to crash in Texarkana
Yeah.
once or twice a day. Hey, Mr. Hewitt, you're paying for a gigabyte speed, but you only run at 300 megs. Y'all can't fucking tell me why.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Getting into our next segment, DJ Cam gets some new equipment. What's the hype? And these are just two little segments we want to just start trying to put out there just to kind of put in something that, is going on in our life, any update, any upgrade. I am rocking with the M Audio family. If you can see, I'm currently using it right now as we speak. Uh, it's a two track, so you can do mic, you can do a mic, or you can do an instrument. You got your headphones, you got all your accessories. It is a 48 hertz for all my nerds out there, so it's a phantom power built inside of it. You don't have to have any crazy attachment.
Damn,
Everything's
why you
in
got
here.
to call them nerds?
And I am rocking. I'll show you. It comes with these nice studio headphones. I'm gonna be very honest. They're high definition headphones. So for a lot of people who don't understand the difference, when you listen to music, okay, let me just be a nerd real quick for you, okay? Let's say your AirPods. Your AirPods are not high definition. What? I'm sorry to
Yeah,
tell you.
yeah,
Yeah,
these guys right here, these
yeah.
these are not high definition.
Those are not high definition. Any earbud that you have, period, it's not going to be high definition. What those are going to be are more of a Dolby Atom surround sound type of system. Okay, and what I mean by that is it's gonna sound like a movie. You go to the movies, you know what I'm saying? You see the big powerful low ends and everything like that. You also hear the highs of the voices, but they're more contracted to just make you feel surrounded. Okay, honestly, that's just what it is. All right, when you have high definition, all right, it's not so much about the bass, it's not so much about the highs, it's more about balance and understanding a more clear cut audio. Okay, we're not going for a cinematic, we're not going for a whole surround, let me get this big old powerful. What we want to do is, because if you're an audio head like me, we don't have to have everything loud. Okay, a lot of people like to listen to everything loud, and as a DJ, I get it. I listen to a lot of shit loud sometimes too. It's just in our human nature to just hear it loud. But when you are doing music or any type of recording or any type of, let's say, movie editing sound thing, anything of just sound in general, you want to have something that you can adjust the sound to where it's also very low and still crisp and clear and going. Let's just say when you turn down your AirPods, um, you can still hear most of all the bass and all these sounds. Whether when I turn down my high definitions, I'm only looking for a certain sound. I'm only looking for more high end top. I just want to hear vocals. I just there's certain things. I'm not gonna go too deep into it, okay? But yeah, we're rocking that. Shout out to M Audio. I've dealt with like Focusrite, all different type of stuff. I'm gonna be honest. This is probably the most efficient and good quality that I've dealt with at an affordable price. I'll share the sauce. It's only about $250. You can get this mic, you can get the interface, and you can get these headphones for about $250. I'm not gonna tell you where, but you go do your research. get into
Research it.
get into our next subject segment of the night. We're gonna go ahead and get into let's get into ready to trivia. Let's do it.
Let's go. I ain't fucking scared. I ain't scared. I ain't fucking
While I'm
scared of
looking
none of
up your
y'all.
questions, go ahead and explain how we do ready to trivia.
So look, man, this is gonna grow down just like Ray the fucking spelling bee. The only difference is your boy's hard to fucking lose it. Cam's been trying hard to fucking skunk me. He's only been able to do it one time out of 2 seasons. But how it works is I give one hint.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Anyway, I get one check on
I
the
can't hear
TV.
you. You muffling.
Why am I muffling? Why are
Okay,
you
there you
muffling?
go. There you go.
Now I'm muffling. Anyway, I get one hint. I got 5 questions. Goes to be over 500. So let's go.
Are you sure that you ready? You've been practicing your knowledge of
Look,
trivia.
Mama used to say if you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready.
Heard.
Mm,
Heard. Okay.
mm.
Okay. All right. Nah, cause I don't want to like see. I'm trying to be an asshole.
You
Let me
could
not
be in.
be. Nah, should I be an asshole, y'all?
Yeah, be an
He a
asshole.
grown. He a grown ass man. He could take some asshole questions, right?
Oh yeah, give them to me.
Oh.
The rougher the merrier.
All right, you ready for your first one of the night?
Yeah, that's what she said.
All
Let's go.
right. All right. In the oh, hold on. Let me get you some we gotta get you some like
Yeah, you gotta give me some theme music now. Hold up, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. All right. In the early 20th century, a soft drink named Biblabil lithiated lemon lime soda was known for containing lithium. Which company later acquired this beverage and transformed it into a popular lemon lime soft drink we know today?
What is Sprite?
I'm gonna give you another chance because I would have said the same thing, and I don't
Oh,
want to
then it's
be.
7 Up.
No. Hold on.
Damn,
For
damn.
your
I got
mind get to
okay.
racing. For your mind get to racing. I would have said the same thing, and I don't want to be an asshole. Don't think about the type of drink. Think about the person who would own the drink. And that's all I'm gonna say. Don't think about the type of drink. Think about the type of person who would own the drink.
So it's the lemon lime soda. Am I trying to name the what it became or the company that owns it?
The company who owned it. What company bought it and
Coca
turned it
Cola.
into correct.
It,
Correct.
yeah.
Correct.
Okay. Okay.
Correct.
It's been Coca
Correct.
Cola. Yeah.
Correct. That's why I said don't think about the type of drink. Think about who owned the drink. Because
And that's
Coke
why I
owned
was
every
all
damn
like,
thing.
yeah, I was like, hold up, bro, hold up. Like, is this a question of like the company that owns it or what it turned into be? Because what it came turned into be was Sprite. So,
Right.
you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Or it
Right.
was a company question. Gotcha. I'm
Yeah.
still one
Yeah.
for one though, motherfuckers.
Yeah. 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 One for one. One for one. All right. We're going to get a music trivia question in here.
Oh shit.
All right. Which British girl group had a member by the name of Mel B?
Man, tell me what you want, what you really, really want. That's the Spice Girls I heard, but
Yeah, my boy, go ahead and get it in there.
tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
Okay. That I feel like that might have been a little too easy. That's from his, era of yeah. Okay, think
Uh,
it might have been a little
hey, look,
too easy.
them chicks was on a couple of dudes' fucking walls. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
All right,
Them
let's get
man.
into an animal trivia question. All
What is it?
right, since he is BGB the Grizz, we might as well. All right, how many hearts does an octopus have?
Jesus Christ. I'm actually gonna not get this one right, chat. You said how many hearts does an octopus have? Go
How
ahead and
many
use my
hearts?
I'm gonna go ahead and use my hint.
Use your hint. Okay. All right, your hint is they do have more than two.
They do have more than two.
They do have more than two.
I'm just trying to remember, man, on exactly being the wife. we be watching weird ass shit that be teaching you shit like this apparently.
Yeah.
So I want to say three,
You
probably
locking it
four,
in?
probably four. I'm gonna go ahead and say three though.
You locking in three.
Yeah,
My boy got it right. My boy 3 for 3 on a roll. Okay,
yeah.
okay,
See what happens when you go
okay.
with your gut instinct? I started doubting myself. I was like, fuck it, we just gonna pull that trigger on three, bitches.
All right, we finna get into a nerd type technology type of
Three.
question. We finna get into like a technology type of question.
Oh my Jesus.
It's for like my computer users.
Oh my Jesus.
All right, you ready?
Shaking in my boots.
I don't want to give you nothing too crazy because I see a couple that's like, ooh. All right, what year was the very first model of the iPhone released?
Oh shit. Oh
Yeah.
shit. And you know I don't fuck with iPhone like that. I just now got my first iPhone like a year ago.
All right, so I give you another hint on this. The BlackBerry was released in 2003, and there was a tiny, not a tiny, but a good gap between that and when the iPhone was released. But it wasn't
I want to
released.
say the first iPhone was released in 2006.
You gonna lock that in?
Either 2006 or 2004. Mm,
The correct answer is 2007. You were so close,
guy,
so close.
I take that one little L
The iPhone 3 was released in 2007. They didn't even have a one or a two. They went straight to the three.
because one and two was the iPod.
Basically, the iPod Shuffle and the iPod they had before, I guess, would be one and two. Yeah. All right. So let's get into your fifth and
And final
final
question.
question.
Let's go. To be or not to be? That is the question.
All right. This one is just going to be like your general trivia question. It could range from anything.
Oh shit.
All right. Before becoming president, Barack Obama served as a U.S. Senator from which state?
Illinois.
You liking that in?
Europe.
And my boy go 4 for 5 tonight in the Ready to Trivia game. Both of us go 4 for 5. That's crazy. Yeah, so you know a little bit about some president trivia. A little bit, just a little bit. How did you know that? Let me ask.
Huh?
How
I
did
paid
you know that?
fucking attention the whole
You know what's
fucking time.
crazy? I didn't even know he was a senator before all this.
The
I
whole
thought
fucking
he was
time
just
he was the
like
president, bro. All he did was talk about fucking Chicago. What state is Chicago in?
Illinois, Illinois.
Yeah.
You right. You right. You
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
So she was
Okay.
sucking on some windy sitting down.
That's
I ain't got no
okay.
beef with you, Obama. So don't send your wife after me.
Right. All right, get
I
into
got
our next
funny for
segment of the
days.
night. I-30 or Murder 30.
Man, you know that bitch is murder
I'm gonna
30.
let you take over because I'm not too sure what this segment is. I did see it on here though.
All right, man. So look, I-30 or murder 30. What you calling this highway that divides Texarkana right here? Because in the past 3 months, we've had fucking like 16 wrecks on I-30, bro, where they're doing the road construction. We've had multiple deaths, dismemberments, crazy ass fucking road rage. My dog going crazy behind me, fucking my thinking up. But like they, man, I don't know. It's I-30 is just becoming hell. Even I-30 almost took my life a couple years ago when I got rolled by a fucking semi. So
Damn.
yeah, so it's all like, is it really I-30 or is it murder 30? That's the question. Because
Yeah.
Motherfuckers been dying in 2025 on that little stretch, bro. I don't even take the highway no more in motherfucking Texas. Can I take service roads? Fuck it.
He
I ain't
said,
trying to
"Fuck it."
fuck it. I live in the slow lane. It's okay. Life's beautiful.
That life's beautiful.
Life is beautiful.
All right, getting into our next segment of the night. We got 80s versus 2000s babies. Who
Who
really
really
crazy?
crazy? Yeah. Who really crazy? Because growing up, they used to warn you about us 80 babies. It's like, oh, that motherfucker 80s baby, bro. Just chill out, dog. Chill out. He don't know if he's a Gen X or a millennium. He don't know if he wants to be cool, calm, or collected. He don't know if he stab you, shoot you, or burn you, bro. Like we don't know what they want to do. And then we got these 2000 babies. Y'all got a special name for them though. Go ahead, Cam.
Millennials.
What's it? What's the 2000 baby called nowadays?
Millennials.
Yeah, they're not called millennials.
What do we call 'em?
What are y'all called?
Oh,
Y'all
YNs.
the YN.
The YNs. He
The
told me, all right, I
YN.
call them yeah,
You're
nah, the
not called
YNs.
that shit. Y'all are little YN.
Yeah,
Y'all just want to be
yeah,
little OGs with a little bit more prep.
yeah, the YNs for sure. Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But
I
who
would say
really?
it's definitely, I would say the 2000 babies are probably more crazier, but I would say it's because they got way more access to shit that y'all didn't have access to in the 80s.
Yeah, they also don't have somebody beating the fuck out of them with like extension
That's
cords,
what I
slide
mean. They don't have
waters,
a lot of
and
access to a lot of things. Like,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
it's
Like you cussed my mama out back when I was growing up, and you lucky
man.
you saw your friends in 2 weeks, bro. Like I'm
I done
talking
caught
about
their
it.
hand a couple times for some disrespectful moments. I'm not gonna lie, definitely. As a kid, getting raised as a single, with a single parent, it's like, and I don't know how this for a lot of people, but I grew up with my mom. My mom was like very young when she had me, so it was one of those like we grew up together. She a kid still growing. I'm a kid that it's a kid trying to raise a kid basically. So like it's always been that understanding, like motherfucker, like you's basically my best friend. So I feel like a lot of people who get into those situations get crazy, 80s or 2000s. There's a lot of people in the 80s that grew up with their parent as well. But you are right. I think we're in a time where like social media has been like influencing these kids to like do and say different things. You have kids who are as young as 16 getting noticed, getting put on streaming platforms all over and getting all this recognition and being disrespectful. And it's also, just something that we know it's content, but it doesn't give off good influential content. But yeah, I'm
Oh,
gonna be
because
real.
everybody thinks what they see on social media is reality is like what reality is, bro.
Facts. Facts.
Like think about it. You see skits all the time, right? Little thick girl with a bag full of money being dropped off to her by a dude, all muscle up and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? For a little trip, da 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 da. But if you go and look at those people individual pages
Yeah.
and how they live life,
Nah, facts.
like,
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
like that. Like, think about this. I can spend $200 to enjoy myself on a weekend, get a fly ass Airbnb, and make it look like I'm a millionaire and shit. Like living like all the white privilege that everybody. Anyway, look like I'm living a fucking life for social media, and the whole fucking time I'm living in a goddamn apartment. I mean, not living in an apartment complex somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Just getting views, bro. Like
Facts. Facts.
people they don't know how to take this is fake and not real. Because real people don't sit there and boast all that shit like that because people are watching them and trying to get me kid.
Facts.
I mean, unless you got more money than what you know what to do with. Like, if you finally reach that lifestyle, then life's good.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
thousand dollars when you blow it on a stripper's ass on the weekend. Think about that. Just saying. And there's really people living like that, like just throwing money in the fucking ocean type shit just because they don't give a fuck.
Hey, hold on, hold on, hold on. We got to do your favorite little what you call it. We got to move you over here so you can do it. Go ahead and tell them how they can subscribe to our YouTube page real
Hey
quick.
man, you didn't want me to call you a big head. Well, since he went ahead and flipped it right above my big ass head, boom, right there. right there. Boom. That right there. Yeah, that QR code right there. Right there. Yeah, wherever it is, right there. Anyway, hit that bitch with your iPhone real fast or screenshot that bitch, hold the QR code, it automatically pop you up to our, to our show, not only to our show, but everything that we stream on anything like that, anything, everything, Facebook, all that good stuff. It'll take you straight there. You don't even have to look for us that hard. We can be
Uh,
everywhere you want to be. If you want to be hanging out with Grizz, you can be hanging out with Grizz. I talk that shit. You want to be hanging out with Cam because he got that mix. He got that mix. You know what I'm saying? It's what we do.
yeah. All
Only he
right,
on ready
man.
to talk.
Only already to talk. Now get back on your side. Look.
Running
All
back
right,
up in
man.
here.
Man, we appreciate y'all coming in, tuning in with us. We have a couple more things we were going to talk about, but it is kind of getting late. We don't like to stretch these too crazy. We like y'all to keep interested and stay interested into it. But we're gonna save them for the next one because I do want to talk about them. Before we get out of here, though, as always, it's a pleasure to be on y'all screen. Whether you're watching now, whether you're watching later, we always are very, very, very pleased and excited for y'all to tell us what y'all want to see. Yes, there will be reels from this coming out, so be ready for that. There'll be reels coming out from all of them. I know season two was kind of a little bit here and there, but we're gonna try to get them out for each episode this time. Before we get out of here, keep the tradition going. Final thoughts. I'm gonna say my final thoughts first, and then I'm gonna let Grizz do his final thoughts
Because I be preaching.
because he be preaching. uh, Final thoughts, man. Appreciate everybody that came out to the event. If you follow me on social medias, you know it's not been an easy last few weeks. It's been a crazy ride, but we're getting there, and we still fighting the marathon. So appreciate y'all for coming out. Supporting that. Uh, it's a very big confidence boost and motivation boost to see all that. So I definitely appreciate you people for coming out. Appreciate my guy BGB the Grizz for always being there, always helping the brother out, always keeping me on my toes, and helping out at the event. Very much appreciate it. And everybody else who knows, who's been helping out, my lady, my mom, everybody just kind of keep me on my toes. Just appreciate all y'all. But yeah, those are my final thoughts. Stay blessed, stay on board, stay ready.
Man, you heard it. You heard it there first from Ray. That's all
Now,
I got.
without further ado,
Yeah,
let's
because your
go
boy be
ahead.
preaching. Because your boy be preaching. You know what I'm saying? We'll be okay. You know why? Because I'm only here for a good time. You know what I'm saying? But it's a pleasure being back up on here with my boy Cam West. You know what I'm saying? Glad we can finally get this thing back rolling, get back on the schedule and everything. Can't wait to see what we do this season, man. I hope it's gonna be fun. Hope it's gonna be crazy. Hope we break that 3,000 barrier. That way we can do something crazier and shit. I don't know. We jump out of a plane. Don't know yet. We may go bungee jump. I don't know yet. But there's things we gotta do. We gotta check. Anyway, it's neither here or there. But I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Don't allow your insecurities to ruin your blessing. Let that sink in. Don't allow your insecurity to ruin your. Not everybody that you see, not everybody that crosses your path is your enemy or your friend. Be careful who you think is your enemy, and be mindful of who you call a friend. Because the one person that you may be calling your enemy could be your best friend, and that one dude that you're holding dear to your heart, thinking he's your best friend, could be your biggest. Stay ready, be blessed, and stay humble, my friends. It's only the beginning.
It's only the beginning. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, we do appreciate everybody that's been here watching, whether you're watching now or later, like we say. Check out our new logo. We updating things over here,
That bitch
Uh,
banging, you heard me?
I surprised my boy with it earlier today. I know he was like, "Ooh!" So yeah, and it's just a combination of all different things. We talk about the chat, we talk about music, we talk about just everything. If you remember our famous house party looking logo, it's basically a more upgraded, updated season three version.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
I think it was needed. You know what I'm saying? I think it
I fuck
was.
with it. It incorporates all of our favorite colors and shit. And
You
like,
know what I'm saying? It
only
keeps
thing
the.
that bitch is missing is a football dog and a basketball. That's pretty much it. It's the only two things that's missing that we talk about.
That's it. That's it. Well, man, we appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe again. Hit this little QR code thing right here. You can just screenshot it and then
Over
hold
his
it.
big head, you heard me? Over his
Yeah,
big head.
yeah.
He thought he was getting away from it. But okay, since it's over here beside me, my dumb ass said, it don't matter to me. The QR code can be your best friend.
Man, appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all. Actually, we'll probably see y'all this Saturday. He might be at work. Okay. I know I have a wedding, but we may see y'all. No, we're not gonna see you this Saturday. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. We're gonna see you Sunday. Okay, we're gonna stream some Sunday football. Uh, whether he at work or not, whether I'm at work or not. We're gonna stream a little bit of that, get our reaction on it. But every Wednesday you can catch us on the house party edition, as I'm gonna start calling it, the house party, the mainstream version of Ready to Talk, right here on my Facebook, on his Facebook, or you can catch us on the Ready to Talk page. We are trying to get to 3,000 subscribers, but we'll take 2,000 right now. Okay, we'll take two. We'll work our way up. We're at 1.4 right now, which is a big blessing still. So appreciate y'all, and we're out.
Doses.